up, YouTube? Welcome back, man. We got another special video for you today. The craziest cookie controversy ever. Video brought by Patrick CC. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and let's get right into it, baby. Here we go.
We are currently witnessing one of the most vicious cookie wars of all time.
Ooh,
Between the
I love
billion-dollar
cookies.
Goliath Crumbl
Call me the
cookies
Cookie
and
Monster.
its two
Just like
Dirty Dough and Crave. This battle is riddled with lies, deceit, propaganda, and all kinds of cookie chaos. Crumbl recently filed a lawsuit against Dirty Dough stating that they are using packaging, decor, and presentation that is confusingly similar to Crumbl's established and successful trade dress and brand identity, and that Dirty Dough is trying to confuse customers into thinking that their brand is affiliated or connected with Crumbl. Crumbl's goal by filing this suit is not only to get Dirty Dough to stop stealing their brand identity, but to hand over all their revenues and profits for the entire time they've been in business. However, Dirty Dough is not backing down to the corporate cookie monster. They are ready for all-out war. So without further ado, let's get ready to crumble. First, we must assess whether it was Dirty Dough's intent to steal Crumbl's brand identity, because right now the internet is totally on Dirty Dough's side. But when you consider how both businesses began, you might have some second thoughts. Crumbl started in September 2017 in a small mountain town called Logan, which is north of Salt Lake City, Utah. Funny enough, neither of the founders, Jason McGowan or Sawyer Hemsley, were bakers.
And so we knew we wanted to do cookies, but the reality kind of hit us pretty quickly when we're like, we didn't know how to bake, we don't know how to do any of these things. So
these two apparently are cousins. Jason was in the tech industry working for Ancestry.com,
like
and
they
Sawyer
grew up with
was
money.
attending Utah State University. They learned how to make one chocolate chip cookie and opened their first store selling just that in a box of 4. The locals loved the cookies, which originally came in a basic square box similar to every bakery in the history of forever. Over time, Crumbl developed a rotational menu which consisted of them changing the cookie flavors they sell every week.
That's
it was
smart.
An instant
That's
hit,
smart.
and the store was packed out from the beginning.
That's smart.
The founders knew if they wanted to expand, they needed a more professional logo, a clean, inviting atmosphere, and a process to make them a scalable franchise. They opened a new location in Bountiful, Utah, with a new logo.
I like the other logo better.
New store design,
The other
and
logos
a
look
new
way
social
better.
media strategy. Word spread fast. People would travel all over the state just to try these cookies.
What?
However,
Whoa.
midway
I'm not traveling across states for a cookie. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna hit my local Target, my local Walmart, my local deli, and get me some Oreos. Fuck is you talking about? Talking about I'm gonna travel across the state just to get some Crumbl cookies. Not me.
through 2019, Crumbl Cookies hired Bradley Maxwell, who would later go on to create Dirty Dough and become their biggest enemy. Bennett Maxwell is the public founder of Dirty Dough. His brother Bradley is his business partner but doesn't have any public social media presence. According to the lawsuit, Bennett attempted to become a franchise owner of Crumbl in May of 2019, but was denied. But Crumbl did hire his brother Bradley as a process engineer. Bradley was exposed to and became familiar with Crumbl's business model, marketing, brand identity, and the Crumbl trade dress. He also learned confidential and proprietary.
Basically, he had all the insider. You know, he was the insider, man. He had all the knowledge. This guy, you know, they put him in the back of, you know, not in front of the company, but in the back of the company, meaning he's a worker. You know, he's not like a CEO or nothing. So he learned the business inside out, man. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen right now.
Mixes, recipes, processes, spices,
He knew
methods,
everything.
And formulas.
He knew
Allegedly,
everything.
Bradley left the company and started Dirty Dough with Bennett, stealing all of Crumbl's intellectual property. However, Bennett says this is all a lie. And this is where the story gets kind of strange. Bennett says that Bradley had no part in the formation of Dirty Dough. The actual creator of Dirty Dough is named Tyler Peary, who started the business out of his college apartment in Tempe, Arizona in 2018. Tyler
Tempe's a beautiful place.
While his wife did all the baking. He needed investor funding to open a store, in which he posted on Facebook. And since Bennett was already interested in the cookie business, he invested. Tyler opened the store in Tempe in 2020. And Bennett encouraged Tyler to franchise so he could be the first store owner. But Tyler realized he didn't want to go down that path, and he sold Bennett the entire business in January of 2021.
Ooh.
Bennett took over the retail store in Arizona, reshaped the business model, came up with new formulas, rebranded, and claims to have sold 60 franchises before opening a second store. So the Crumbl lawsuit is incorrect about the formation of Dirty Dough. However, that doesn't mean Bennett and Bradley are completely innocent. Bennett confirmed he tried to franchise Crumbl, and he confirmed that Bradley worked for Crumbl. Just because the lawsuit got the exact origin story wrong doesn't actually help Dirty Dough at all.
Those cookies
In
look
fact,
good.
it gets even worse for them. When Bennett purchased Dirty Dough, he said nothing but bad things about it.
I looked at this and I saw business that had big potential, that was selling cookies, that had zero marketing, had a terrible location, not good recipes.
He's just
Frank,
shitting on
they
them.
were great. They weren't amazing. It was developed by, a 22-year-old with no baking experience.
So is it a fair assumption that if Bennett wanted to franchise Crumbl,
Damn, he did shit on that business before he bought it, bro. I don't know. What do you guys think so far? We're halfway through the video, man. We're halfway through the video. Do you think this guy stole that company's recipes and everything? Business model. You know what I mean?
and his brother worked for the company, plus he had zero experience in the industry, that maybe he did just buy an existing cookie business, copy Crumbl's business model from the branding to the social media strategy to the recipes, then move it up from Arizona to Utah where Crumbl originates in hopes to steal some market share. Seems very possible. But most people are arguing that Crumbl hasn't created anything unique that you can actually steal. In the lawsuit, they point out their whimsical outline-shaped drawings on product packaging, presentation, and decor, in which Dirty Dough has copied. Also, their cookie boxes with extra space that perfectly fit cookies lying side by side, which, sure, Dirty Dough is copying, but most people argue that's like trying to gatekeep a pizza box or a brown paper bag from a fast food restaurant. They highlight their weekly rotating menu. Again, not like Crumbl invented changing a menu. My local donut shop has been doing that for the past 10 years. Also, their logo, from the font to the cookie with a bite taken out of it, is copied, which is literally every cookie brand's logo. They even threw...
man, this is... Yeah, because I'm going to say, like, you can't... You know, if I'm Domino's, I can't sue Pizza Hut for basically doing the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, this is true, man, because I've been to a couple cookie shops, and, you know, those logos are all similar, man. It's a cookie. It's a cookie shop. What do you want? You know? Like, what type of logo would you like? A cookie, most likely. You know what I mean?
In the store layouts, the way the cookies look, the way they are presented on social media, and there's no doubt that these two brands are shockingly similar.
Very
the
similar.
Only real difference is that Dirty Dough focuses on the inside of the cookie, where Crumbl focuses on dressing up the cookie on the outside. But Dirty Dough rallied a ton of support by Bennett spinning the narrative in his favor online. Have you heard Dirty Dough is getting sued? Looks like somebody's a little scared of the new cookies in town.
Nice.
He directly tagged the Crumbl owner in this viral...
Great marketing. Great marketing. You know? That's a great marketing technique, because people are like, you know, it gets people curious, interested. Like, oh, you know, why is he getting sued? Or, you know? So, you know, it brings maybe new customers, you know, it brings in new customers.
LinkedIn post. A billion-dollar company suing 2 startups. Why? Because apparently if you put sprinkles on your cookies, Crumbl thinks they own that. Bennett ran with this narrative that the big corporate giants are suing the little guys because they also make cookies, when we know that the lawsuit is more rooted in the branding, and everyone loves an underdog story. So he was able to secure national news coverage by making Crumbl seem like the big guys picking on the mom and pop shop, which led to an all-out war. Crumbl purchased billboard ads directly next to Dirty Dough's physical store locations. Then Dirty Dough responded with their own billboards. Cookies so good, you have to sue. They used the hashtag Utah Cookie Wars and even started investing money into high-quality commercials.
That's crazy.
Looks like we got another Dirty Dough situation. Let's get him.
Hi, cookies?
This is a cease and desist order. You can have this sometime in the library.
Are you crazy?
That's
Why?
crazy.
Cookies, that's our thing. I also noticed a lot of whimsical cookie-themed designs all over your stand here. Did your parents ever teach you that it's not nice to steal other people's cookies?
Knew they need to buy something or leave. We're scaring off the other customers.
They've got sprinkles. Well, how many flavors are you kids selling?
I don't know, whatever my mom makes. They kind of just rotate every week.
infiltrating cookie menu. That's our thing.
Sir, there's no easy way to say this.
That's
Dirty Dough
crazy.
is winning the cookie wars.
That's impossible.
And we're getting destroyed on social media.
Yeah, well, people are morons.
Well, morons who love a good David and Goliath story, sir.
We have one shot, and one shot only.
That's crazy. They did ass like this,
We need
man.
somebody who can infiltrate Dirty Dough to prove that they are stealing the trade secrets.
Dirty Dough's advertising was very successful, and they were
Yeah,
able to
it
rally a
looks
ton
very
of support
successful.
online.
It does.
But the most shocking part about Crumbl trying to sue
The reason why it's smart, the reason why I said it's smart marketing is because we live in a social media era. Like, you could literally, like he said, like, he didn't tell the full truth about, you know, they were suing him for, like, copying the brand, looking very similar and everything. Like, he spinned it out, you know, and that people don't care about, you know, the full truth. Like, if it makes the interesting better online, that's what people are going to support. And I feel like, you know, people don't care about the full truth. They're like, they just see, oh, big companies attacking a small company. Let's support this small company. You know what I mean? That's how it is, man. Especially in the social media era. What can you do about it? Like I said, smart marketing by that dude, by flipping it. Especially in this era. Worked to his favor, as y'all can see.
these smaller brands is that they took their whole brand identity from a Utah cookie company that was dominating the market years before them, Chip. Chip is the original gourmet cookie delivery company. Chip started in 2016 and they opened only serving one cookie in a box of 4. Sound
Oh,
familiar?
wow.
Their logo featured a cookie
Sounds
with a bite
very
taken out of the
familiar.
top right corner. They grew by focusing on their cookie presentation as well as their branding on social media. This drove a lot of traffic to their physical locations, and they generated a huge amount of buzz in Utah before all these other copycat brands. Chip
You know what's crazy? This logo right here down the middle, Chip's logo, looks exactly alike. Just bit differences, you know what I mean? From Crumbl's, from the beginning logo they made at the store, you know what I mean? Very similar.
started because there were no dessert options in the area for a late night snack. They initially didn't want a franchise, they wanted to serve the local community. Chip never went after Crumbl when they obviously took the whole business model, branding, and idea to the exact same market. They just focused on their own vision, and Crumbl went corporate, taking over the whole country.
Damn.
Dirty Dough and Crumbl were not founded
I
by
never
people
heard of
who have
Crumbl
a
cookies
passion for
before,
baking,
and they
but
had
by
so many
people who wanna
franchises.
build a corporate enterprise. Neither founders had experience in the food industry at all. They created a fast food business that has 20 to 30% profit margins,
Wow.
whereas most traditional ones operate on 6 to 9% profits.
One of the goals is to lower the barrier of entry to entrepreneurship. To be an entrepreneur, you need a game plan, you need time, expertise, and money. Well, that's what a franchise is here's a game plan that's worked for other people. The time required to run one of these stores is a lot less because we don't require owner operated. The expertise to run one of these stores is a lot less because we do a centralized production model, right? Which
Wow.
we'll get into a little bit.
He's
And
speaking
the
facts
money
right now.
required is about half or less than half of the competition.
The goal of this business is to open more businesses. Bennett openly admits that he started the cookie business to create another passive revenue stream for himself. He designed their model so that it only truly requires one person to run an entire store. And that's
Smart
important,
man.
providing a model so entrepreneurs can make
Smart
money for their
man.
families. The cookies are made in a factory somewhere and shipped to the store. Crumbl is the exact same. They just actually hand make the cookies in the store and provide more jobs since they can have up to 10 people working at the same time in one location. People care right now, but one day this cookie war is going to look exactly like McDonald's feuding with Burger King, where they both win by generating
I don't think so.
millions and we lose by our
I don't think it will ever get to that level because we got Oreos, Chips Ahoy. Come on, man. Who's going to crumble cookies? Not me. Dirty Dough cookies? Not me.
inability to control our cravings.
Yo, shout out to fucking Patrick CC for another great video, man. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe.